Um, hey, this is a quick draft analysis for the PDL. Um, yeah, this is kind of boring. I don't think anyone really cares about these, so I'm gonna get this quickly out of the way. So I just noticed this while watching this back. Why am I so monotone in the beginning, and then I suddenly jump up to like, "Hey guys, welcome to my quick draft analysis." I think it's quite funny. I would just jump to like YouTuber mode, to jump to my outside voice from this super boring thing. I think I just realized I was being super boring, so I just had to turn it up a notch. I'm gonna tell you just quickly a few things about the mons I drafted. Not gonna go in depth because I don't think people care about draft analysis, because me personally, I don't. The PDL stands for the Pokemon Dream League and is a draft league I'm playing in. I will be telling you more about it in the week 1 video, but this is just a quick draft analysis where I just tell you about my draft. My round 1 pick was Kyurem, because I was pretty late into the draft. I think it was 11th, so all the like top mons were taken, so I just grabbed something that I thought would be kind of fun to use. Kyurem, you can see here in my notes, it just hits the big damage moves with a freeze strike and hits waters. It actually gets a lot of coverage. As a solid speed tier, good choice user. You could slap a scarf specs, maybe not banned, but you get it. All around a good mon. And then I saw and looked at what can I get to support my Kyurem, right? And this isn't like the best mon, but I also just kind of wanted to use it, and I think it's good. Since it's Gen 9, it does not get defog, but I did get Empoleon. Empoleon, it complements Kyurem with its typing, because it resists Steel, Fairy, Dragon, and Rock, which Kyurem is weak to. I wanted to use it. Good special bulk. I could also train it to be physical. Good typing. Water Steel is one of the best in the game, in my opinion. Why is my mouse tweaking out? Okay. That's a cool mon. I like Empoleon. It's got to be my second favorite Sinnoh starter. Hollow over here, just chilling. Then I drafted Azulf, because I think Azulf is a cute little guy. And again, I don't like mons that... I don't draft mons that are good, and I don't want to use them, right? If there's a good mon, but I don't like it, I don't think I'm going to use it. So I just draft the mon I would like to use, even though it's not totally optimal. These first few picks... Oh, whoopsie daisy, spoilers. My bad. Thought I would click on the left side of the screen. Thought it would go back, but it doesn't. I'm gonna use my arrow keys. Could it can fulfill multiple roles. Like it can do a classic focus sash lead, stealth rock, explode. Scarf could be an endgame cleaner. Could be a breaker. Get a good buff with the mystical power move, I think it's called. It's fast. It's currently my fastest mon. Just wait until you see the other guys. Again, this isn't the most optimal to the things we have. There's 3 special attackers, which are... Whoa, what the... Okay, my shit is tweaking out. I don't think it's coming through the recording, but this presentation is tweaking out. By the way, I just made a Google Doc. Yo, what is going on? Okay, I guess it's good now. What? Okay, we were ground weak, so I just picked up another ground immune, just like Azulf. 2 other good abilities, like neutralizing gas, could shut down other abilities. Misty Surge, possibly could use Misty Seed on someone, get a defense boost. I think it gives defense or SPDF, I don't remember. Another special attacker, that's not good, because we have a lot of them. Literally all our other mons are special attacker. I mean, Kyurem has the same physical stat as special, I'm pretty sure. Or I'm trolling. So it could be used physically. And Wheezing also is just a big defensive wall. So that's cool. And then I picked up a Revavroom, because I think it's a cool guy. It's really cool, wanted to use it. another poison, not good. Me personally, I'm like having 2 poison types. I think 1 poison type is enough, just absorb T-spikes on a draft. And then finally a physical attacker, a solid one. This is also a Terra Captain, and the, does it come, yeah, Terra Captain. We have Steel, Fire, Ground, and Grass. And just quickly about the Terra Captains, so what is going on? They are not restricted to stab typing, so you don't need to have, like, let's say this Fuecoco can't be like, well, it doesn't have to be fire and then 2 other types. It can be grass, water, ground, rock, right? It doesn't have to be fire. You choose 4 types, any type, stellar even, I think. And there is a stellar tax for the mons that have contrary. My opinion on these rules, I think there is too much to prep for, if I'm being completely honest, because you can also have 4 Terra Captains, up to 4. And I think that is way too many typings. What's 4 times 4? 4, 8, 12, 6, that's 16 types to prep for, right? So, I have to prep for 4 mons with 16 different types and no Terra preview. I think you could do something like this. I think 4 types with no restriction to those types is kind of dumb. So what I think at this point, if you're going for this many types, go for open Terra, like any Terra, but have it be Terra preview, right? Because that gives more freedom to the building, and again, you're not locked down to the 4 types. I just think that would be better than having so much to prep for. While just open Terra is it's kind of the same thing, but like you are prepping for a lot, but you're not prepping for specific typing, so you don't have to have a plan, right? If they bring a stupid Terra, they bring a stupid Terra, and in the game, you know what it's gonna be, so you can think about that, right? I don't know what of the 4 Terra types they're gonna be, so that's that. My next one is Talonflame, because we're ground weak again, because of this, even though it can Terra. Talonflame, we got some removal, more removal, except for we got 2 defoggers now, a needed fairy resist and another ground immune, which is great. We were quite weak to fairy. We had 1 weak, 1 immune, and honestly, I don't remember, man. Why do I need a fairy resist? I don't remember. Another big physical attacker with priority on Gale Wings. Get Roost Up, gets recovery, can Will-O-Wisp, current status, can defog, does a lot of things. Talonflame is also cool as hell. And then we got Crocodile, because we didn't have a ground type or no dark type, so I picked up yo, that's a what? I'm tweaking. So I picked up one of the great dark ground types. I was thinking this, or spend a bit more and go for Ting Lu, because I don't think it was taken yet, or I don't think it's been drafted at all, or I am tweaking again. This thing can give us Intimidate support, because we're still pretty physically weak, even with Talonflame Willow support and Weezing's big defense. Also, this is a great choice user. Again, you could slap Band, you could slap Choice Scarf on it. It is just great with any choice item, except for Specs, maybe. I mean, Specs Crook might work. And you can give it a Moxie, could be a sweeper. It gets access to bulk up, gets does it get speed boosting things? I don't remember. It gets don't never mind me. Next is the Virizion. We are really weak special defensively, so I picked up Virizion. Since this thing is quite underrated, I was surprised to see this thing being able to Terra, but then I realized it's kind of dog shit. It's kind of bad, and it's surprisingly fast. So that fixes up our speed tiers a little. Big Spadef, exactly what we needed. 130 almost, 129. That's big, and it's able to Terra. So I give it Terra Fighting in case we need some more power. Steel, Water Ghost, 3 very good defensive typings. I want at least 1 Terra Ghost for like fighting immunities, like rapid spin blocking and whatever. Good knock absorber. Because I'm mostly going to be running like not very important items on this. Also, Justified will give me a attack boost if they hit me with knockoff, so that's just good. Next was Sloking. This was originally Milotic, but I swapped it out. I originally had Milotic and Gyarados, but I swapped them out for Sloking and the final mon you will see. Slowking is a great pivot with Chill Reception, and we needed some momentum because right now we only had U-turn with like Talonflame and Azelf, and that's like literally not enough. I wanted like a slow pivot, and it can set up Snow for Akira to give it a defense boost, so we can easier set up like a Dragon Dance or whatever. It's another Spadef wall because we are still very Spadef weak. Can also technically have infinite HP with a regenerator, so that's all in well. Next I picked up Electrode with big speed, obviously 150. We were kind of lacking in speed, and I wanted like a super speed mon. It is our final Terra Captain with your usual Ice, Grass, Fairy, and then Ground because it's just another good offensive typing. Not really as good as the Hisui version, but we're on the budget here, and we had to get what we can afford. Static Para and Aftermath Chip, both good abilities. Can get the Aftermath Chip if we need it for some to put something in range or whatever. Static Paras could also be clutch. Hacks are always good to see. And Electrode is kind of known for being a good Terra Captain, especially the Hisuian one. And this is our final mon, our 11th mon. Oh yeah, this draft is kind of funny, I think, because you had to have 11 mons. You can't go over 11 and you can't go under 11. It's not like you have 9 to 11 mons or 10 to 12 mons. You had to have 11. So if you have leftover points, too bad, you can't use them, right? Another water type, that's the third one, but I mean, water is a good type. It's not really hurting our type matchups that much. We needed some physical bulk, so I picked this up instead of Gyarados. I switched this for Gyarados because, I mean, Gyarados gets Intimidate, but I'm not going to be running Intimidate every single week, right? And it's a little bit less electric weak, if that even matters, but still, I picked up this because I kind of just felt like it. It also gets Dragon Dance like Gyarados. Not a good choice user in my opinion. Choice Band Sheer Force just does so much damage with Liquidation. Max Attack Adamant, Choice Band Liquidation just hits everything. Just 2 KOs absolutely everything, if not 1 hit KOs. Could also slap a Choice Scarf on it if you want some speed. And I think the GIF is funny. They're just a big grooving, right? I have another slide. Oh yeah, this is what my draft is lacking. Whoops. We have no Spike Setter, so if there's a lot of like rock resists, we can get up a spike to do chip. We just have to deal with what we've got. We got no spinner, if you notice that. We have no spinner to remove the hazards. Deal with it, I guess. Too bad for me, I guess. No hazards for anyone. Defog for days, right? Got 2 defoggers. I got no heals. I got no wish. I got no healing wish. I'm pretty sure the doc might have been, my prep doc might have been lying to me, my draft HQ, but still, I'm pretty sure we don't have any recovery, which is, some of these bulky mons are not gonna appreciate that. We don't have any recovery except for regen on Slowking. We are maybe missing some bulk, like we have either really frail mons or bulky mons, right? There's no in between, so we either bring like not hard stall, but like we either bring balance or semi stall or like hyper offense all the way, right? Like there's no in between. I think that can be kind of predictable because like the mons I picked, all of them kind of just do one thing, right? Like even though they have like technically multiple roles, they all kind of fulfill the same kind of niche, if that makes sense. If you smelling what I'm baking. Whatever. So that one was my draft. I'm just gonna run through it one more time. We got Kurum, Empoleon, Azelf, Weezing, Riverroom, Talonflame, Crook, Virizion, Slowking, Electrode, Feraligatr, and that's it for this draft, I believe. So I'll see you in week 1.